Would you like to see us break a 50-year-old climbing rope that has seen neither daylight nor water in over 50 years on this episode of How Not to Slack Snap? Hi, I'm Ryan Jenks, and we've got Bobby Hutton here, and we have a 50-year-old rope donated by Hunter Campbell, who is a caver from West Virginia, and he pulled this rope out of a pretty popular area. So it's been well used, but it hasn't seen neither daylight nor water since its birth. So it's been a half a century, but it is super, super dirty. It's leaving a mess all over the garage and creating a dust cloud right now. Who's that character in Charlie Brown?
Oh, Pigpen.
Oh yeah, Pigpen from Charlie Brown. This is something he would have. So tell us a little bit about this rope, Bobby.
So Hunter believes this was installed in the cave in the late 60s, early 70s. This is Goldline, which from my research is one of the first ropes that was specifically made for climbing, made by New England Ropes and also produced by Maxim Ropes. And it is a nylon, and it is a twisted or laid rope as opposed to the modern kern mantle construction, or a braided rope like Dyneema. Or like Amskill rather.
So it's twisted.
It's twisted.
So do you think it's going to get all untwisty as we pull it?
Yeah, we were doing some research on this, and there was a comment from an old school valley climber about jugging up these and how he's still not able to walk straight.
Because he kept on spinning. All right, well, what we're going to do is put it in our Slack Snap machine here, which is a 20-foot long rectangle with a 20-to-1 pulley system. And we've got two dynamometers here, and we pull it. These pulleys move that way. Those pulleys are fixed in a Costco winch. So we're going to brake test it.
So this is the shorter sample that he sent us. He said this was on a trade route, or it got a lot of use. The main use would have been fixed around a boulder, and then people would either use it as a hand line, but most likely rappel on it with a figure eight or a rack.
Cool. Let's stick it in the machine. Let's start pulling. Oh, look at the dust. Ah! One strand broke before the others.
Yeah, you can see it kind of messing with its own braid here. These are kind of like welded together.
Okay. 12.8 kilonewtons. So I have tested dynamic rope before at 15 kilonewtons. 2,750 pounds of force. And this, all right, so this is a 12 millimeter rope. And a lot of stuff we climb in today is between 8 and 10 millimeters. So you get around the same value as you would with another old rope, like this, for example, except it's a bigger diameter.
This is a third the age.
Well, it's a third the age. It's also like a smaller diameter too. But these would probably break around the same.
Would you whip, Ryan?
I would whip. Let's do it 2 more times. So while Bobby was resetting, being the helpful guy I am, I checked my mail. And I got this. Pass the Piton Pete sent me his new Big Wall book. And yes, I paid for this. I just really think this is cool, so I thought I would share it with all of you. Sick, now I can learn all about hooking up. This is approved by Dr. Piton. Cool. I've actually climbed El Capitan about 1,000 feet away while he was climbing El Capitan one time, watching him fall all the way up. That's a nice book. Cool. Anyways, if I remember, I'll put the link in the description on how you can buy your copy of this book. I think I paid like 60 something bucks for it, but you can see it's a pretty special book that has a lot of photos in it. Wow. So cool. Yeah. Breathe deeply, Bobby. Oh, that's nasty dust. Cool. That is so cool. And you can just unravel the whole, well, it's a little welded together. But that's neat. Okay, show the numbers, Ryan. Everyone wants to know what it broke at. Wow, that's pretty cool. I'd whip on that. 13.8. Man, that thing's like 20 years older than I am. Dang, man, look at all this. All right, yep. Looks like a broken rope. Ooh, 10.35. We got quite a range. That was the lowest one yet, at 2,250 pounds. So this is the rope that was pulled off of an area that wasn't used nearly as often. This wasn't taped near the end for a while. It just kind of unravels. And it's just kind of been this way, but yeah, this thing's just got a bunch of cave dirt on it. You can see it's all over the place. And let's find out if this retained a higher strength because it wasn't used as often. Man, look at our pulleys. Ugh. Okay, so what's interesting about knots is they don't stay dressed when you're pulling one strand as hard as we are. That doesn't look like the part that broke, or does it? Wow, so that's all the fibers. You can see the fresh breaks that happen that don't have mud on them. It's kind of it's potentially a really cool thumbnail. And that's the other side of this. Yeah, it's a little bit warm. And we got 11.15 kilonewtons or 2,350 pounds of force. All right, so it broke in the knot on this side.
Which is the first time it's broken on this side.
And then things flew this way at 12.1 kilonewtons. And it slightly unravels. It's kind of welded to itself because of the force that was on it. 12.1 or 2,650 pounds is pretty good. Let's do one more. Look at our test bed.
Look at the number.
It did not break in that knot. You can, yeah, same-o. This is not twisting like we thought it was going to.
Untwisting. Yeah.
Untwisting. It's you know, it's kind of a bear to tie these knots. It really sucks. It's really stiff, but it's super abrasion resistant when we cut off each segment in order to test the next thing. So that's our lowest one so far, 9.85 kilonewtons or 2,150 pounds of force. This is all gonna go on the SlackSnap chart on the website, which has all the videos correlated with each brake test. So check it out to see all the stuff we haven't published yet. But this, of course, will be on there as well. Our lowest result was our last test at 9.8, and our highest result was 13.8. So super good enough.